Hey, what's good with y'all? It's your boy Jari, but y'all know that already. Alright, so look, first things first, I will say, rest in peace to young Dolph. Um, and personally, I hope whoever did it gets caught and, sentenced to, the time that they get. And he receives justice for what happened to him. But there's something I really wanted to say about this, because I just realized like this happens way too often, especially in our community, black community. And it's just like, man, like it just never fails, bro. And that's why, I look at, my friends who want to become, famous and stuff like that, and my friends who are friends and family who may not be having any notoriety, but they're doing positive things. But, I've seen what they've had to, maybe not have seen everything they've had to go through, but with the stuff they have told me, I tell them all the time, like, bro, or sis, leave, like, get out of your hometown and go do things elsewhere, because a lot of times, man, it's the people that's in the closest proximity to you that are your biggest haters. And it's like I posted on Facebook earlier today, I was just like, I don't care how real you think you are. When you make it out the hood, stay out. And some people probably give me flack for that and be like, oh, this, that, and the third. I'm like, look, that's part of the reason why some of these dudes be getting shot up. We can look at the dude that was with French Montana, Chinks. We can look at now young Dolph. We can look at a bunch of different situations where dudes went back to their hometown. They got they up now, money, balling. You know what I'm saying? They got the flashy cars, the jewelry. Even if they supporting, I mean, we can. I hate to say it, but even look at Nipsey Hussle. Like he was doing his thing, doing what he was supposed to do, giving back. But a lot of times, man, like I would be the one to give back and put stuff in my community because I'm from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. And I know that if I was in those rappers' positions, I do believe that, because of where I'm from, dudes there hold that same type of mentality. Like, it don't change because of where you from. I mean, that was in Memphis. All the way on the West Coast is what happened with Nipsey. In New York is what happened with Chink's drugs. I mean, we can look at literally anybody that was killed in their hometown. These are where they are from. Now, of course, there could be other underlying things, but, for me, it's just like, dude, like, I tell dudes I know all the time, man, like I know one of my mentors, he's from Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, not too far from, he grew up not too far from Marcy Projects and stuff like that, and he's used to, I ain't gonna say used to, but, he's had, times where, he wasn't involved in it, but he was nearby when a shooting happened or seeing his family members get killed, all type of stuff, man. So it's just like he'll tell you himself, like the hood has nothing to offer you once you make it out. You can give back in plenty ways, but I don't mean you have to step foot back in there unless you're going to see family and stuff like that. And even then, I'd rather just fly them to me, to be honest. Because what I need to step foot back in town for, knowing the repercussions of a hater who just mad that, they not where I am in life. Instead of reaching out to me like, hey, bro, I'm trying to get up like you, because there is enough money in this world for all of us, man. But there's people who got that mentality where it's just like they rather kill you than try to partner with you. Now, see, of course, like, there could have been underlying beef because I know there was, during the, I forgot, it wasn't All-Star. I don't know if it was All-Star Weekend. I don't know what happened exactly. It was in Charlotte. That's all I know. Where they apparently shot up, young Dolph's van, not van, but SUV or truck or whatever. Luckily, it was bulletproof because he could have died then. They said they lit that thing up. And, he made a song about it and everything. But, it's just like, it's one of those things where another thing I feel is like, you know, these guys who be making this music where they talking all this gun talk, eventually, a lot of the times, whether it's gun talk, suicide talk, etc., it catches up to them eventually. I hate to say it like that, but, you know, I'm not even trying to put it out into the atmosphere that this was his fault. But we do gotta start looking at, you know, what are you speaking every day, and how are you acting, and, you know, stuff like that. Because stuff like this can definitely be avoided. So, I mean, it's sad though. He was only 36. He's younger than my mom. My mom just turned 41. You know. I know my dad is like, what, 44, 45? Yeah, he's still pretty young, man. Like, one of my mentors just turned 30. You know, so it's just like, man. The mentor I was talking about, who's from Brooklyn, actually, he just turned 30 this year. So it's like, man, this dude was still young, to be real. You know, like they say now, you know, 30 is the new 20, you know? And I'm 22, so, you know, I still got 14 years to even get to 36, but, you know, it's just the same, man, because it's like people's lives get lost, and then, you know, like my man Kwame Brown was saying, you know, I don't want to hear nothing about, you know, how our lives supposed to matter until we fix stuff that's within our own community. Like, I ain't trying to hear all that being shouted out to other folks about why our lives matter if we don't even value our own lives. You know, kind of not funny, but it's like I think about like battle rap, because I'm a battle rap fan. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I just thought about my man QP. He was like, and now I'll scream Black Lives Matter because I'll take one. and that's, you know, the funny part. I feel like, you know, there are people in this world who are just like that, but worse. They'll really do it. Not saying he wouldn't, but, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this mask on, so excuse me if y'all can't hear me. I gotta walk through this building. I'm about to leave early because I got a meeting at 8. But yeah, man, you know, sad to see, but, you know, it's the kind of stuff people have to deal with when they go into that lifestyle. I mean, because I know a lot of times, man, like, I'm gonna just be real, unless I just really, really mess with them from a personal standpoint as well, too. I really don't be having any sympathy like that. I have empathy and understand what's going on. I may show a little bit of sympathy and, you know, be like, you know, rest in peace and stuff like that. But other than that, how you doing? Thank you.
P1?
P2.
P2, okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
Ooh, it's chilly out here. Put my shoes on. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, man, I don't really be having a lot of sympathy sometimes, man, because it's just like, you know, I just look at how some people live and, you know, how some people talk, especially in their music. And it's like, you know, you live by the gun, you're gonna die by the gun. That's how it is sometimes, you know. So my main thing is, you know, when you make it out, stay out. And so, and, you know, I hope his family is well taken care of. I'm looking for something right now, and that's why I'm down here like this. I hope his family is well taken care of. I hope, you know, that people learn something from this. People in that community learn something from this. You know what I'm saying? And just put my phone down. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna pick y'all back up. I'm looking for I'm looking for my sweater right now. I got my duffel bag in the car, so excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that. I know this is, yeah, I look like, oh, this boy crazy. But yeah. But nah, man, I definitely pray, you know, that, you know, God work it out, you know. And I pray, you know, his family stay strong, man, 'cause this is definitely a tough time. Thought I had my cardigan with me, but I guess I don't. Yeah, man, I pray his family definitely, you know, make it through these tough times. And, you know, hey, man, my message is this, you know, you gotta watch your words, watch what bridges you burn. And ultimately, you know, continue to just put positivity out in the air. Because if he was a nobody, it's still possible to, you know, get killed, but, you know, not so much in such a targeted light unless, you know, there's some reason behind it, you know, but I ain't gonna get into all that. Yeah, man. Other than that, man, y'all stay safe. Peace, love, positivity always. Love y'all. This is Platinum Gang out.